we have Steve Erceg versus Alessandro Costa. Fun flyweight fight here. Steve Erceg, he is 10-1 coming off of that win over David Dvorak. Um, he is fighting Alessandro Costa 13-3 coming off of that KO over Jimmy Flick. So pretty impressive KO there. Um, as far as the fight odds, I mean, I think that the odds are pretty interesting when I looked at them. Steve right now, he opened up at minus 200 and he has since been bet to minus 150. So people have already taken dog action on Alessandro Costa, and I can see why. When I did break down this fight, Steve, I think he is a good striker. He does have good boxing and hands. I don't think he has the greatest accuracy, but he pushes out a pretty decent pace. Pretty average at checking leg kicks, but I think that he has pretty good cardio the last all 15 minutes. He doesn't have the best head movement, if you will. I think that he really relies on his chin. He does have really good jujitsu skills on the ground and solid trips, takedowns. I think he also likes to fight in the clinch and in grappling situations. He has 6 subs. So eventually he wants to use his striking to set up his takedown and clinches. Um, Now, Costa, I mean, when I do watch him fight as well, he has a pretty high tight guard, a patient striker. But when he does throw, he throws with 100% power and intent to hurt and finish the fight like he did with Jimmy Flick. He can work in with combos, good power, but I think that the style that he fights in has a kind of a low volume style and pace to it just due to his patience. He does have a nice takedown defense at 91%. I think the only person that's taken down the UFC so far is Almir Abazi. Took him down once out of 4 takedowns, so not too bad there. Costa seems pretty knowledgeable on the ground as well. He has arm bars and a rear naked choke on his resume. 6 subs in his career. I think this fight's pretty even. Just looking at it, I mean, I don't think that I don't think that I haven't played too much at this fight yet. The way that I'm leaning right now is Costa by decision, but I'm probably going to stay away from it. Maybe let's see what weigh-ins look like at the, Friday and see how that looks. But I potentially will look at the overs for this fight. I mean, I think right now the over 2.5 is minus 146 right now. I think that's pretty decent because I think Steve is pretty tough, durable, and Costa is the same way. I think that both these guys are pretty tough and durable. The only time I think one of the only times that Costa's been KO'd was when he got KO'd by Amir Arbazi, but that was coming in on short notice, so he could have had a bit of a kind of gas tank issue there. But yeah, I think overplays are something that I might want to attack here, but I'll look forward to this over the week and see where I can attack here. Alex, what are your thoughts on this fight here?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a great read on this fight. What I will say is I can see why Erceg came in as a favorite. Um, in Erceg's last fight, he was making his UFC debut, and he came up on short notice and beat a ranked fighter in Dvorak. So that's really impressive. Especially if you're making your UFC debut against a ranked fighter and to win, that's definitely like it's really hard. Debut fighters typically don't do well against vets. So I understand why he is the favorite. Um, but then on the other side, Costa, like he has a very stocky and bulky frame, and he throws really hard. And the fact that Erceg, like you said, doesn't have great head movement. Like I can see him getting clipped. Yeah, I don't know. This one's like really hard. I would probably stay away. So yeah, no action here.
Yeah, probably gonna stay with it too, honestly.
Yeah.
It's because it's the first fight in the card. I'd be like, hey, maybe I can find a play here, but I think I learned my lesson with last time with Cowie. That was also the first fight in the card, and if I don't feel like 100% or maybe even 200% at this point about something, I'm probably gonna stay away and save my units. So yeah, I agree with you in that sense.